Welcome back, everyone, to the We Talk Wireless podcast. And today, we're going to be looking at something pretty interesting that's MVNOs, celebrity endorsements, and why Red Pocket Mobile thinks they found the ultimate formula.
MVNOs.
Yeah. You know those mobile virtual network operators?
Got it.
They basically lease network capacity from the big guys, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, and resell it at lower prices.
Clever. So what's Red Pocket Mobile up to?
Well, they're one of these MVNOs, and they've partnered with, get this, Daymond John from Shark Tank.
Well, that's interesting. Beyond just the typical endorsement, though, right?
Seems like it.
Red Pocket's really going all in on this new ad campaign. They're emphasizing three key features, like they're trying to hit those common pain points that people have with the traditional carrier.
Oh, yeah, the high prices, waiting forever for customer service.
Exactly.
So what are they promising?
Their tagline is, your new ultimate cell carrier. Pretty bold, right? And they're backing it up with three promises. First, plans start at just $10 a month, and they guarantee the price won't increase, ever.
Okay, that's a big deal.
Second, they're boasting a 2-minute customer care response time. No waiting.
Wow.
And third, access to all three major networks. They're saying it's the best 5G coverage.
So affordability, speed, and great customer service, they really are going for it all.
They want to be the solution to your cell phone woes.
And that's where Daymond John comes in, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's not just a celebrity face. This guy knows business.
Right.
His involvement could mean a more strategic approach for Red Pocket.
Do you think he could be an investor? Like Ryan Reynolds with Mint Mobile.
It's possible.
I mean, that was a huge success story.
Totally. Remember how Reynolds' quirky marketing turned the brand around, and then T-Mobile buys Mint for over $1 billion?
Crazy.
So yeah, maybe Daymond John's aiming for something similar with Red Pocket?
Especially with this whole trend of celebrities endorsing wireless companies.
Absolutely.
Seems like everybody's doing it. Consumer Cellular's got Ted Danson.
Right. Total Wireless has Amanda Serrano.
Boost Mobile with Eugenio Derbez.
Even T-Mobile with Snoop Dogg. It's everywhere.
And get this, Red Pocket actually owns a couple of other MVNOs, Freedom Pop and Unreal Mobile.
Really?
And guess what? They've got celebrity spokespeople for those brands too.
No. Ew.
Freedom Pop has Julius Dr. J. Irving. And Unreal Mobile, they relaunched with rapper Iggy Azalea. She's actually a co-founder and chief brand officer.
So Red Pocket's building a whole portfolio, each brand with its own celebrity.
It's like they're going for an MVNO empire or something.
Okay.
But hold on a second.
What?
Didn't Red Pocket run an ad a while back saying they didn't use celebrity endorsements? They said it helped them keep prices low.
Oh, yeah?
Seems a little ironic, don't you think?
Well, maybe the MVNO market is maturing. Maybe these smaller carriers are big enough now to attract big-name investors.
You think?
It's possible they're ready to compete on a whole new level.
Or maybe it's just a fad. You know, a marketing gimmick.
Could be.
What do you think?
Well, one thing's for sure. Red Pocket's making a statement with this new campaign. They're going all out. It's important to remember, though, MVNOs work a little differently.
How so?
They're essentially resellers.
Reseller.
Yeah, they lease network capacity from the big three. Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile.
So it's like renting an apartment in a building. Same infrastructure, different landlord.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
And that can impact things like coverage and speed.
Right. So about Red Pocket's claim about having the best 5G coverage because they have access to all three major networks? Sounds good, but is it realistic?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? In theory, sure, access to multiple networks should mean wider coverage.
Right.
But it's not that simple. The quality can really vary.
The cutoff.
Lots of things. Network congestion, how busy it is, and the agreements Red Pocket has with each carrier.
So it's not just about having access.
Nope.
You really have to look into those agreements.
Yeah, and how they might actually affect you.
Good point.
Do your research. Don't just take their word for it.
Exactly.
Read those reviews from other Red Pocket customers.
See if those claims actually hold up in your area.
Right.
Speaking of research, we did reach out to Red Pocket
Yeah.
to try and clarify the whole deal with Daymond John.
Oh, okay.
Like, is he an investor or just a spokesperson?
Right.
Haven't heard back, though.
Well, keep us posted.
We will, for sure. But in the meantime,
Yeah.
are these celebrity-backed MVNOs like Red Pocket the future?
The future of affordable cell phone plans.
Yeah.
It's a good question. If you want a cheaper option, for sure the MVNO space is getting interesting.
More competition.
Yeah. More
Yeah.
choices. And, well, as we've seen, celebrities are getting involved.
But they're not all the same, right?
No, definitely not. Different strengths, different weaknesses. The service can really change.
Depending on...
Which big network they use and what their agreement says.
So do your homework?
Always. Compare those plans, read the reviews, Think about what you need, what you care about most.
Right.
Are you okay with maybe a little less coverage? Maybe things are a bit slower, but the price is better?
Some people are.
Exactly. Or is amazing customer service super important to you?
That's a big one for a lot of people.
It all matters when you're making your choice. Don't just go for the famous face.
Right.
Dig a little deeper, ask those questions, figure out if it really fits you.
Good advice.
But here's something else to think about. All these celebrities in the MVNO market could be a sign of something bigger, maybe a shift in the whole industry.
Like what?
Well, maybe people are getting smarter, more demanding.
About their wireless providers.
Yep. Tired of the old ways.
High prices, confusing contracts.
Terrible customer service. Maybe that's finally changing.
Interesting.
Maybe, just maybe, this is how we get affordable phone service for everyone.
Something to think about for sure. And on that note, we want to thank you for joining us for another episode of We Talk Wireless. Be sure to subscribe and share this episode with your friends, and we'll catch you next time.